So we're going that way into the... We sorted out next week. Every place gone.
This is like a science experiment on a deserted planet.
This is my little house. My little house.
This is like Matt Damon's experience on Mars, you know.
There's a touch of psycho birds, you know, coming out. Coming to my little house.
Well, do you want to give us a tour?
Okay. Well, on the left we've got about 9 or 10 tomato plants. See, ready for picking down here. Yeah. And I had to top cut them. They were pushing the whole roof up. They were going so tall. And over here again.
And some lettuce on the ground.
Yeah, lettuce underneath, but we've used up a lot of the lettuce now. And more tomato plants over here. To heat it up, I have my thermometer here. Yeah?
No, you wouldn't need it.
She's now 22. That went up to 40, over 40 one day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only temporary. I didn't have time to make it over there. I've bulbs there for planting daffodils. So I haven't it fully finished, as you can see. It was more important to start growing than to start onions down here. They didn't come tanking, they were leftovers. And
They look a little ruffled.
but no, we're cutting off the tops and using them for salads. Wash them. But it's a nice little house, isn't it?
It is lovely.
It's amazing what you can grow in a small place. This, if you want to know the size, is 10 feet in there by 12 this. I give you a few and you can go in with it. Because then they will... I'm doing it the wrong way now. I'll tell you why. We should leave the green bit on. Do you see?
Oh yeah.
Because we'll have to eat those now. They're wounded and the
Yeah, we'll have them.
bacteria could go in. Let us see now. I'm picking the ones that are really ripe. You know, by the colour.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that now, it came out again. That shows they're overripe, you know.
Yeah.
That can go in there. Harvest time. See? Organic. 100% organic. Homegrown. They haven't been sprayed.
I'm gonna walk around outside for a second.
And over here, that is recycled. All the frame, free, for nothing. Wood I had. And this one actually, I went to the landfill, which some of mattresses, dumped them, and I saw that there and asked the fella, that and one at the other side, they were brand new. I said, can I have those too? Yeah, can of course, he said. So, handy for this. I had to dig out all the ground. That ground, you see, was up as high as this, John.
Yeah.
As high as that. Dig it all out and shift it further down and level it. This here, look, if I want to, that's a coat hanger. I'll show you. Check now. No? So if it was a very hot day, I can roll that up. See, for hanging coats.
Yeah.
Drop it in again. And the stick keeps the weight on it. And that's to tighten it up. That piece of plastic. All these pieces should have been binned a long time ago, but they come in very handy now. If we walked
You're a bit like, I suppose, Robinson Crusoe or something like that.
Well, when you're Tom Hanks, Castaway,
Or Castaway,
when
maybe.
you're stuck for materials, you use what you have. Now, see down here, our courgettes. You have a different name for them.
Squash or
This is
zucchini.
Marion's tree, it died. She brought those from Laurel Hill, this one as well. But
Yeah.
this one has got a disease, it's running through the country. The horse chestnut, all dying off. So I'll be cutting that down. That was another job I had for Morris, chainsaw. Look, see our courgettes here. I must get a knife and cut that one now.
Wow.
And this is my hand, look for comparison. There's one there. Look at another massive one in there. See that one? Two of them coming.
Yep.
And is this a recording for CNN?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll show the kids when I get home. And do the.
Hello. Hello everybody. This is how I waste my time out here. Cutting and recycling and communing with nature. Cutting grass, planting. We have potatoes down here. I had to put net over because the crows got hungry and the crows wanted to pick them out. And they're a variety called Blue Danube. And we have more potatoes here. John? This is composting now. I took out the onions out of there. This is cauliflower. There's another, I had a spare courgette in there. More onions there. Broccoli over here. It's all used up. Your mum has some in the freezer. It keeps on coming, but they're only babies now. Broccoli, the slugs are getting it. You don't see a slug on. That's a proof that it's organic and that there are no pesticides applied. Cabbage, runner beans up here in this teepee. They will flower. They're flowering and they will set now shortly. Potatoes here. Sorry.
Go on.
Potatoes and beetroot. Our own beetroot. And the mum's cooks those and add vinegar or something. I can start digging the potatoes now soon, they're all dead. We had carrots in here, but the potatoes got too tall and smothered them. So I put this ladder in here in order to keep them off. But they kept on growing and went out and down the other side of the ladder.
At least it keeps you off
Yeah.
the ladder.
Well, that's a different use for the ladder. Anyhow, it's all too big.
Does this tree come down?
That tree fell down, but it's still growing.
Wow.
And you see the way it compensates.
Yeah,
First
it's
of all,
starting to come up
going
this
down
way
and
now.
it comes up straight up. We might see some beans developing here. I made it. Oh, look at them. Look. Runner beans. They come after the flowers. So there's quite a lot of them up along. On a small, 1 metre square or less. Don't look down there. Compost.
Okay.
Recycle area. Bees over at the other side. You get all
Oh, so
wet
they
if you
moved.
go over.
Yeah, my shoes are getting wet.
I'm wet already. It comes in over the top.
So the bees are where now?
Keep going. You'll see them later on. These are potatoes here as well. A different variety. I've forgotten the name. Jerry Healy gave me those. I've an awful lot of clearing to do. John, please, not there.
Okay.
That's abandoned country,
It's the Wild West.
Wild West. Nobody lives there anymore.